two-time national champion Kristen Maloney, still nursing shoulder and leg injuries, ready to vault.
She's performing a very difficult vault here. Nice Yurchenko 1.5 with a flawless landing.
A rock-solid vault from one of the most consistent gymnasts in the country. There with one of her coaches, Jack Carter. He's been able to take some pictures lately of this two-time national champion, in demand for interviews because of those 2 titles, or stealing some valuable rest time on the plane. A reminder of how hard these athletes work at their sport. Maloney also recently signed autographs at her home gym, all the while training for hours each day to be healthy and strong enough to make the Olympic team.
All right, here's the second ball for Maloney.
Just going to add an extra half twist onto this one. Yurchenko double full, little short on the landing.
Oh.
Ow.
Vault landings put the most pressure on ankles, knees, all the leg muscles. Kristen's short landing obviously puts her in a little pain. Remember, she has a metal rod in her shin to support the bone, and that must always be on her mind.
That looked like that landing stung a little.
It's definitely not the kind of landing you want to take, especially when you do have some kind of leg injury. I'm sure she'll be fine. It's not a very comfortable feeling.
Most of the gymnasts train on very soft surfaces in the gym day in and day out, so they don't have the pressure on the legs of those really tough landings that you need to display in competition.
Kristen Maloney handling what should be a scary moment with total calm and assurance. You would imagine someone with her history of injuries would be uptight over a funny vault landing and another twinge in the knee, but she's okay, although done for the day at this point. For her final event of this competition, Amy Chow on floor exercise.
Her last event of a long competition. She had some major difficulty on her best event, bars. I think she's just looking to finish this meet strong. Beautiful 2.5 punch front.
Well, I think you look at the overall competition for Amy Chow, even though she had an unfortunate mistake on the uneven bars, she is expected to do well there. Normally, things look pretty good for her this Olympic season.
Double medal winner from the Atlanta Olympics. One bad event, uneven bars, but her excellent reputation on bars should minimize that problem. She is quietly proving to everyone that she is in the best shape of all the Atlanta Olympians at this point. And the wide eyes taking it all in right now belong to 18-year-old Tarah Chellevold, who has the perspective of someone beyond her years.
Well, gymnastics just goes on for a short time in your life, so you just got to enjoy it while you're young and while you can do it. And later in life, I want to become an actress, but for right now, I love doing gymnastics through the good times and everything.
No signs of nerves from this Oklahoma native. Now onto the balance beam.
Well, she's 18 years old today. Tarah Chellevold trains in Norman, Oklahoma at the Bart Conner Gymnastic Academy, of all places.
Jumping with a beautiful mount. punch front.
We've already seen with her demonstration on the harp that she's a multi-talented young lady. Went through high school in just 3 years. Her other interests include dancing, acting, stage plays, lyrics, poetry, music. When does she find time to perfect a routine like this on the beam?
She does gymnastics on the side of all that other stuff. She's definitely got a lot of tumbling in this routine, and she's doing a great job.
Solid routine.
Very interesting dismount. Cartwheel gainer that will fall off the end of the beam.
Congratulations to her. Pretty good birthday present. Happy 18th, Tarah.
And when U.S. gymnasts battle for gold continues, the final events for Alyssa Beckerman and Dominique Moceanu. Floor exercise.
When an athlete is nervous, the crowd knows it. And a crowd really enjoys watching somebody who's confident with their chin up, and they look like they're having fun.
Those words do not describe Dominique Moceanu tonight, especially as she prepares for her last event.
I've seen Dominique doing a lot of visualization and talking to herself, which was a technique that I always used. I think that really helps a lot in getting your mind prepared and remembering how many times you've done this. You have to do it one more time in front of everybody.
Big test right here.
Great first pass with 2.5 punch front. It's always nice to start out with a strong first pass, get you going, feeling good. Coming right back. A little bit out of bounds there.
Going out of bounds is only 1/10 of a point deduction. Usually the crowd gives a big ooh. But for the gymnasts, they're happy they made the tumbling pass.
That's right.
No problem giving up 1/10 of a point.
You can definitely see her different style. She's 4 years older and much more poised. She's a beautiful dancer. Just needs a strong ending to this routine.
Should be a triple twist.
All right, what a night for her. She has overcome a lot in the last couple years, and tonight wasn't perfect, but I think she's glad to be back out here and proving that she's still around.
She went from being this little girl doing cutesy routines and a certain style, and she's a beautiful woman now. And I think there's parts of that that she's not sure how to respond to. And she won't let loose. Like, I know it's in there, and it's just been hard to pull it out of her. And I felt like she did a good job of performing, and there were a couple times she even cracked a smile. And I would like to see her do that more. And I think as she gets more confident in her tumbling elements, I think that that'll show even more.
You know, for 2 years, that's fine. I'm not mad. I just been training really hard, and I know how much better I can do. You know?
Dom sounds disappointed and maybe even worried that her 2-year layoff could affect her Olympic chances.
Oh, well.